Hey, it's Randytbird out here in north central Arizona, out for a ride this morning. Been a long week commuting to Phoenix and back out on the road. It's Saturday morning and I'm gonna get out for a ride. So here we go. I'm headed north on I-17, just north of Cordes Lakes. So just gonna enjoy the new scenery, and it is awesome scenery. Got Arco Santi down there in the valley. It's kind of an artisan community thing built by a guy named Paolo Solari back in the 70s. And so it's kind of a, if you will, hippy-dippy type place, you know. Anyway, I haven't been down there yet. I haven't been down there since they used to have a big festival out there years ago. Jazz and Blues Festival. I went to that many years ago. Haven't been back since. They had a big fire one year and it burned like 1,000 cars. Yeah, so I haven't been back since that. So anyway, that's ancient history, 1980, something like that. Anyway, I'm out on I-17 and it's 8:30 in the morning and it is a beautiful mid-70s. Right now it's only supposed to be 88 up here in the mountains. It'll be 104 down in the valley, so big difference. So just out exploring today, actually. This is the good part of I-17 up here, where you're away from all the city traffic. I know coming up from Phoenix last night was a nightmare. There was an accident on the hill, and there's the construction, and between that, it took me a little more than 2 hours to get from Phoenix, which should only be about an hour and 15-minute drive. So yep, 10 and 20 miles an hour up the hills, and you know, they said there was an accident, but I never did see one. So this is an area out here where you can use your cruise control if you have it. Agua Fria River, which is pretty much a dry riverbed for now, but we will get some during monsoon season. We'll get some water in the riverbed. High desert, up at about 3,800 feet elevation. A little cloudy today. There's not much chance of rain, I'm told. But just a beautiful morning, actually. So nice being up here, being away from the grind and the rush and the noise of the city. So quiet up here at night. You know, I don't hear much out here except for birds and the occasional coyote and you know and whatever. So big ass power lines going there probably coming all the way over from the Colorado River up there, and the generating stations up at the Hoover Dam probably. Here's one thing about I-17 is people do fly up here. So I'm running at speed limit 75-ish. You know, fast enough for me. People want to hurry. I want to enjoy my surroundings. You get so insulated from things in the car. You miss the smells and the feel of the air when you're in a car. But I am preaching to the converted once again. Dugas Road and Orm Road. I have a story about that road out to my right, down Dugas Road. I used to go dirt bike riding up there back in the 70s, early 80s, and it's about a 40-mile ride. And one of the times I went up there, I got a flat tire about 2 miles from the truck, and I ended up riding the entire day on a flat front tire. Tried stuffing it with grass and whatever, but it was an interesting day. But I wasn't going to pack it in, you know, 3 minutes into the trip. So that ended up being an expensive proposition, as it ended up trashing my front rim. No cushioning against the rocks and the bumps, and so I I traded a front rim for a day of riding. So, oh well, the things you do when you're young. But it is real primitive out there, and if you go far enough down the road, you come to a place called the Verde Rim, which is a, for lack of a better thing, is a cliff with a switchback road down to the bottom, and you end up in a place called Seven Springs up in up by Carefree, Cave Creek area, Bartlett Lake. It's pretty interesting up there. I hadn't been up there in many, many years. It's just so nice to be able to just leave your house and then hit the highway. And there's the Orm Ranch up there, just a few buildings. It's been, I really missed this area. I hadn't been up here in so long. I've been making most of my rides up on Highway 87 because it was the quickest way to get out of Phoenix. And so Camp Verde, 19 miles, only 70 miles to Flagstaff from here. Flagstaff at 7,700 feet elevation. There's a road up here called Cherry Road 169 that takes you back down to the Highway 69, and I think I'm probably going to take that little cut off there. And as again, I haven't been up that road for a while either, so it's really nice being up here. Did I say that enough times? I hope you're all doing well and you're actually getting out on your bikes. Spring has sprung. It's almost summer, and just about everywhere I'm seeing on the YouTube that people are getting out and enjoying the weather. Even you folks up in Canada are getting a chance to ride again. So that's awesome. Jim back in Pennsylvania, howdy. I do enjoy your comments and you watching my videos. I appreciate it, sir. And you mentioned you're coming out soon, so maybe we can drink a beer or something. Anyway, 4,000 feet elevation. Still not in the pines, it's just still high desert. But it is beautiful. Big old hawk flying above the road there. Actually, that's a crow. Oh well. As you can see there, the hillsides have got some pinyon junipers growing on them, and that's become more prevalent as we go higher up here in elevation. Beautiful thing to know that this is literally 10 miles from my house. A lot of the area up here was volcanic, and you can see that on some of the outcroppings. There was some extinct volcanoes up north of Flagstaff, with the Mount Humphreys up there, that is known as the San Francisco Peaks in lore. So a lot of the area around here is volcanic outcroppings and whatever, so a lot of basaltic type rocks. Very cool. And they do get some snow up here. They actually can get pretty heavy snow in this area. So, but no snow today. Anyway, this is Randytbird out here in Arizona, and I'm going to append this video. I'll do a little bit more here later, and just going to kind of keep an eye on the traffic here. We'll talk to you in a little while. Hey, it's Randy, I'm back. I've turned off onto Highway 169. I'm hoping the construction's not too bad. But here we are, headed down. Now there's a cutoff that goes from I-17 back down to State Route 69. And takes you down into Dewey and Humboldt. So what's our mileage here? Prescott Valley 21, Prescott 30. Alright, so we're up here in the Pinyon Pines. Just checking out the road here. I hope, like I say, I hope the construction's not too bad. Got another rider here. Sound like a Dyna. Friendly people. Beautiful a chance to thank everybody for hanging on to my channel here while I've been moving and everything. I haven't had a lot of time to do this stuff, but now I'm back at it again. The house is starting to get settled. We still have a lot of things to do, but last week we did the painting. It took the whole Sunday to get that done, but now we're all painted inside. We don't have multicolored, ugly, pale gray blue walls that now the people that lived there before, when they painted to sell, I guess, they painted around the TVs mounted on the walls and around the furniture, which is just defies logic to me, and just lazy, I guess. And anyway, so once they moved out and all that stuff was taken out, now they left us with kind of a mess. So got a good contractor that came up and did the work last Sunday. Did a heck of a job, and now the house is all kind of an off-white inside, very bright, and we're gonna do a little nod to Harley Davidson here sometime next year, and I'm gonna paint my shed orange and black. So that'll be pretty good. Probably kind of an homage to the old barns where they used to paint something on there. So I'm gonna paint a big Harley barn shield on it, just for something to do. This is a beautiful country up through here. You got to watch out for deer, I'm told. But God, it's beautiful up here in the mix of desert and what we call transition area up to the pines. So we got a lot of piñons up here. It's about a 15-mile drive down into Dewey Humboldt and back to 69, and we'll probably complete my loop today. I've still got a lot of things to do at the house, but in the meantime, I am going to just enjoy this ride. Well, there's the landfill. Okay. You can see you got some higher mountain peaks off in the distance. A lot of bikes on this road. Ah, nice loop here. God, I'm going to enjoy living up here. Little curves here, something enough to keep you amused. Can't wait to get my dyno back up here. It's still at a friend of mine's shop, pending him having time to haul it up there. I don't know, maybe I'll just go down and get it. But then I have the situation where I ended up with a car there left, and nah, he's going to bring it up in his work truck and trailer, so that's what we'll wait on. You know, he runs a bike shop down in Phoenix, and they're in Tempe, Arizona, called Dillinger's, as you can see on my videos. So he's helping me out a little bit. Thank you, Bobby. And pretty soon we'll have the dyno up here, and I can roar down these roads like there. In the meantime, I'm cruising on the Heritage. I changed back to my windshield just because I needed something to do, and just get a little bit more air over the thing here for summer. Another bike. People seem to have the same idea that I do today. That's Arizona up here, and especially when you don't have the 100+ temperatures up here like you do in Phoenix. The mountain range down there to the south is the Bradshaw Mountains. I think it's south. It's to my left anyway. Cherry Creek Road. That's a dirt road. I've been on that road here in my pickup once or twice. There's some houses up there on the top of the hill, and you can cut over that road and go to Cottonwood. It's 260, Arizona 260 to Cottonwood. I guess I remember more about this area than I thought I did. You know, I grew up here in Arizona, so I spent a lot of time exploring. I hit my spotlights. So far, no construction. That's a good thing. If there is, we'll just deal with it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It looks like there may be some branches down in there. I saw what looks to be like a water tank or a silo or something. is Randy T-Bird out here in beautiful central Arizona, up in the mountains. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. It costs you nothing. Zero effort. You don't get anything for nothing anymore, but you do get my channel. So I appreciate that. And thank you for viewing. And for all of you regular viewers out there, hey, I appreciate the heck out of you guys. Tell your friends. I'm sure you have already.